Welcome to this video. In this video we're going to look at some basic Unix commands. Most of you are familiar with Windows or Mac OS, and these are operating systems that allow us to run different programs, create folders and store files into these folders. So we're going to be using a different operating system. We're going to be using Unix, which allows us to do basically the same thing. You may have heard of Linux, which is very similar, so if you're familiar with that, this won't be much different. So the difficult part is the fact that we don't have a graphical user interface, meaning that we cannot use the mouse to click on programs or to open different folders or to open different files. Rather, we have to use different commands to run different operations, such as creating a folder, opening a file, running a different program. So we should be connected up to our Unix server through the terminal program called Putty. So the Putty just connects us to the server, that's all it does. We're doing all of our commands on Unix, okay? The terminology is important, okay? So you're programming on Unix, not on Putty. So first things first is, once you've connected, you might see a bunch of text, and then after that, you'll see a number, a triangular brace, and then some area for you to start writing a command. You can see clearly that we don't have access to writing our, clicking on different things because we don't have a graphical user interface, it's just text. So where we are right now is we're in some directory, and this is going to be your home directory, and basically what we want to see is what's inside of that directory. So we can do that by typing ls. And ls basically lists what's in your current directory. And as we expect, as we haven't done anything yet, there's nothing there because we haven't created anything. So what we're going to do is we're going to create this structure of directories. So we've got our PES 2019 directory, which is important because we want to keep all of the stuff related to this subject separate from things related to other subjects. We've then got a bunch of lab directories and then an assignments directory with assignments 1, 2 and 3 inside it. Now we're going to set this up because we're going to have a lot of files in this subject and we need to be able to find all of them, and we need to get used to having a well-structured directory structure. So the first thing we need to do is create this PES 2019 directory. So we're currently at home, there's nothing at the moment, and we're going to create that PES 2019. So to do that, we type mkdir PES 2019. Press enter, and this makes a directory. So mkdir stands for make directory. We've got a space, and the argument here is PES 2019. Now if I type ls, I can see this PES 2019 directory, because from where I am, what I can see is PES 2019. Now, to create these subdirectories, lab 0, lab 11, assignments, etc., I need to first go into PES 2019, and then from there I can create these. So I need to go into this directory. So to get inside of this directory, I type cd PES 2019. So cd stands for change directory, we have a space, and then the argument is the directory we want to go into. So now I'm inside of this directory. So I'm currently here, and I should be able to see everything just below this directory. At the moment, however, we can see that there's nothing in this directory. So we need to create lab 1, lab 0, lab 1, and assignments. So what we'll do is we'll create a directory called lab 0, we'll create a directory called lab 1, we'll create a directory called assignments. Now if I type ls, I should see these 3 directories. So you need to create all the rest of these labs, but we've done lab 0, lab 1, and assignments so far. Now, if we want to go into one of these directories, we can just do as we did before, and go cd lab 0. Now we're inside of that directory. Because we're inside of this directory, there's nothing below it. There's no files. We'll fill this up as we go along, but at the moment there's nothing in there. So if we type ls, we won't see anything. Now you can imagine as this gets more and more complex, it can be difficult to know where you are because we can't just visually see it like we would on a graphical user interface. And so because of this, we can type pwd, which stands for print working directory, which will show us where we currently are. And we can see here we're inside of the PES 2019 directory, and inside of that we're currently in the lab 0 directory. Now, what if we need to go back to this PES 2019 directory? So to go back a directory, we type cd space ... and this will bring us back one level. So if I type ls, I see that I can see all the stuff inside of PES 2019 once again. And if I type pwd, I can see that I'm back in the PES 2019 directory. So it means that I started off here and now I'm back here again. Okay, so I'm back here again. Now, we want to go into this assignments directory and create these assignments. So to do this, we're going to change directory into assignments. Once again, there shouldn't be anything in here because we haven't created anything. And then I can go make directory assignment _1. Now, this is really, really important. So with all of your file names, directory names in Unix, don't use spaces. Okay, spaces are bad. You'll find out quickly why, and we don't want to use them. So you need to use underscores. Okay, if you want to separate words. So we've got make directory assignment 1. We type ls, and we can see that we've got this here. Once again, we can go inside of that directory, and if I type pwd, I should be able to see that I'm all the way into assignment 1, which is inside of assignments, which is inside of PES 2019. So far, we've done that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one, and you've got to finish this off with all the lab ones and all the assignment ones. Now, if I want to get back to PES 2019, I just need to go cd space ... cd space ... and I should be back in my PES 2019 directory. Alright, get used to that. That's just the basics. There are a lot of other commands and a lot of other programs on Unix. We will look at compiling, and that's about it. And that's all we really need to know for what we need in this subject on Unix. Alright, thank you very much.